I'm Dan Laggis. I'm a part of Laggis Farm LLC in East Hardwick with my wife Marissa and baby Henry. My father and uncle started this farm in 1980, so in May 1st of this year, it was 40 years of farming. My dad and uncle started farming when they were 15 and 17. They barely made it through high school. My mom ended up back full-time on the farm, and she plays a huge role with the calves. Now we milk 500, and at some point we'd like to do another expansion and maybe build a parlor and milk a few more cows. The first herd of cows my dad and uncle bought was Jerseys. Their butterfat and protein levels are quite a bit higher than Holstein cow, and your milk check is based on, you get paid on your components. So a Holstein cow might have 3.5% butterfat, wherein a Jersey is 5 or over 5.
There was, I think, 2,500 farms when we started farming, and now I believe there's only 600 to 700 dairy farms left in the state. So everybody's gotten a lot bigger, and there's less farmers. So the industry has certainly changed. The efficiencies that have happened are probably what is making the industry so hard. We're producing a lot of milk more inexpensively than we were 40 years ago.
On January 1st of this year, I became a partner, and I've been working on the farm since I was a little kid. I went to the University of New Hampshire, got a degree in integrated ag. And it's definitely challenging, but it's given us different ways to look at farming. We're not farming the same way that my dad and uncle started farming 40 years ago. We have to look at every area and where we can improve on.
As far as having the younger generation come on, it's very exciting to have that youthful vigor. After 40 years, sometimes you need somebody to take over and take the lead and tackle the new challenges. I think the future for Dan and his generation will probably be environmental, animal welfare, and HR work, with employees and whatnot. I think those will be the huge things in the future to keep consumers happy, employees happy and safe. So it's the only thing that's constant is change.
I learned a lot at college, but I feel like 90% of what you learn means nothing unless you can come home and apply it to something, and then that's really where I feel things took off. We used to hire all the repro work done, and I do that now. I do that myself. I do about 90% of the breeding, and my uncle does the other 10%. And it was one area that just saved us not having an AI bill, and so we're able to use higher quality semen, and our cows show for it now. The 15% cut back when COVID hit, and that was a big struggle because you can't just all of a sudden stop producing 15% of your milk. Just looked at different areas we can improve on, and if grain is expensive and with high quality forages, we could feed less grain and more forages to kind of help the cows cut back a little bit.
It's always been important to diversify, and the coronavirus just kind of exaggerated that. And because milk does go low, and so to have other things that you can rely on.
We have a lot of woodland here on the farm, and so in the wintertime when we're not busy cropping, we have a fully mechanized logging crew that we keep going, and then sometimes we cut wood in the summertime too. So, and then also we have a very small sugar bush, and we're looking to, in the next couple of years, to expand that. So we sell beef, and we have probably 40 beef cows, so we sell cuts of beef, and then Henry has 50 chickens, so, so we sell eggs.
The buy local movement was already up and coming, but COVID we couldn't keep up with beef or egg sales for a long time, and we know that we want to do a lot more of it, but yeah, it's insane. People couldn't get what they wanted in the grocery store, so they looked to their local farmer, and now that they've tried, their neighboring farms' products, they don't want to go back.
And I really enjoy working with the cows, working with my family. There's always different stuff going on, and I enjoy farming. We're looking forward to being able to be around Henry every day. When he gets big enough, he can come with me in the tractor or come hang out at the barn, and I think it's a great place for a kid to grow up, whether he becomes a farmer or not.
It's all about new life, so that's what we enjoy and look forward to. Hope more kids are on the way, and little Henry is the third generation.